GOP crypto bill faces setback as senator warns, "We're not ready." Crypto bill. Senate bill. Journalist. Hassan Shittu. Journalist. Hassan Shittu. About author. Hassan, a cryptonews.com journalist with 6+ years of experience in Web3 journalism, brings deep knowledge across crypto, Web3 gaming, NFTs, and play-to-earn sectors. His work has appeared in Author Profile, Share, Copied, last updated 15 hours ago. Senate Republicans are facing fresh internal divisions over digital asset legislation, with a senior member of the Banking Committee signaling that efforts to advance a landmark cryptocurrency market structure bill could stall this month. Senator John Kennedy, Republican Louisiana, said on Wednesday that he does not believe the committee is prepared to move forward, casting doubt over Chairman Tim Scott's pledge to mark up the bill before the end of September. "I don't think we're ready," Kennedy told reporters. "People that I talk to still have a lot of questions. I know I still have a lot of questions." His comments represent the clearest sign yet of resistance inside GOP ranks. Kennedy previously expressed concern that the bill, which would divide oversight of digital assets between the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, could give the crypto industry too much sway over the legislative process. His warning sets him at odds with Scott and other Republicans who have made completing a market structure bill a top priority. Kennedy pushback threatens Scott's September deadline for digital asset legislation. A spokesperson for Scott emphasized that Banking Committee Republicans believe advancing a bipartisan framework is long overdue. Jeff Naft, speaking on behalf of Scott, said lawmakers have been working since June toward a September markup, citing thousands of pages of feedback and consultations with roughly 160 stakeholders. "The House has already acted, and the Senate should not fall behind," Naft said. The House passed its own version of the legislation known as the Clarity Act in July. Meanwhile, Senate Republicans introduced the Genius Act earlier this summer, creating new rules for stablecoins pegged to the US dollar. But Kennedy dismissed that earlier measure as only a baby step compared to the broader market structure overhaul now on the table. "This is a full leap," he said, "and we've got to get it right." The split within GOP ranks threatens to derail Scott's self-imposed September 30th deadline. The South Carolina senator, who serves as ranking member of the Senate Banking Committee, has spent months positioning his caucus to move forward. In June, Scott and colleagues, including Cynthia Lummis, Republican Wyoming, Tom Tillis, Republican North Carolina, and Bill Hagerty, Republican Tennessee, released a set of principles outlining how they want digital assets regulated. The framework called for clear distinctions between securities and commodities, a shared oversight model between the SEC and CFTC, and anti-money laundering provisions designed to be pro-innovation. The principles also encouraged regulators to employ tools such as safe harbors and no-action letters to engage with crypto projects. Lummis, who chairs the Banking Committee's Digital Assets Subcommittee, warned at the time that the U.S. risked falling behind global peers such as the European Union and Singapore if it did not act quickly. Scott doubled down on the urgency later that month, setting a firm September 30th deadline for completing market structure legislation. Appearing at a Capitol Hill event alongside Lummis and White House advisor Bo Hines, Scott said finalizing the bill by that date was a realistic expectation. Hines echoed the commitment in a June 26th social media post, stating, "We are committed to getting market structure done by the end of September, period." Crypto industry leaders rallied behind the timetable. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong called it a clear path forward, while Andreessen Horowitz government affairs head Colin McCune said comprehensive rules have been sorely needed for years. The industry has spent hundreds of millions of dollars on lobbying in Washington in hopes of securing long-awaited regulatory clarity. Still, skepticism is not confined to Kennedy. Senator Andy Kim, Democrat New Jersey, a Democrat on the banking panel, said there is still a lot more work to be done, and warned that marking up the bill this month would be a mistake. Democrats who have shown openness to the legislation have likewise urged Republicans to slow the process. The legislation under debate would represent the most sweeping attempt yet to regulate the $2 trillion digital asset market, setting new rules of the road for trading platforms and asset issuers. Its fate could determine how quickly the United States catches up to other jurisdictions with established frameworks. Momentum for Clarity Act fades as Democrats push rival crypto bill. Momentum behind the Republican-led Clarity Act is showing signs of strain despite earlier optimism that bipartisan support could carry it through Congress this year. At the SALT Wyoming Blockchain Symposium in August, Senate Banking Committee Chairman Tim Scott predicted that 12 of 18 Senate Democrats might ultimately back the legislation. He argued that growing bipartisan interest in setting rules for digital assets could offset resistance from figures such as Senator Elizabeth Warren, who has been outspoken against loosening oversight. Senator Cynthia Lummis, a co-sponsor of the draft framework, went further, setting a Thanksgiving deadline for passage and promising the measure would reach the president's desk before year-end. Lummis said the proposal would clarify how securities and commodities laws apply to digital assets, modernize regulatory frameworks, and provide stronger consumer protections. Yet resistance within the Democratic Party has hardened in recent weeks. On September 9th, a group of 12 Democratic senators unveiled their own crypto regulation framework, the first coordinated stance by the party this year. Their proposal emphasized tighter disclosure standards, mandatory registration of crypto platforms with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, and strengthened oversight by both the SEC and CFTC. Notably, it also included provisions designed to limit political conflicts of interest by blocking elected officials and their families from profiting from digital assets. That release has altered expectations around the bill's future. On prediction platform Polymarket, bettors now assign just a 32% chance that the Clarity Act will be signed into law in 2025, down sharply from nearly 90% in July. Follow us on Google News. Trending news. Recommended popular crypto topics price predictions. New ChatGPT predicts the price of XRP, Pepe and Solana by the end of 2025. China's DeepSeek AI predicts the price of XRP, Ethereum and Picoin by the end of 2025. Google's Gemini AI predicts the price of XRP, Solana and Pepe by the end of 2025. Live. Crypto News Today. Latest updates for September 9, 2025. AI tokens lead crypto market rally with 14% surge. WorldCoin jumps 55%. WorldCoin price prediction. Wall Street firm bets $250 million on WLD. Could WLD become the biggest AI crypto coin? Price analysis. Leading AI Claude predicts the price of XRP, Pengu and Dogecoin by the end of 2025. One day ago. By Tim Hackey. Blockchain news. From ChatGPT to autonomy, AI agents reshape crypto trading overnight. 2 days ago. By Rachel Wolfson. Price analysis. Bitcoin price prediction. Kiyosaki warns of a Great Depression. Will BTC's scarcity drive value? For days ago. By Arslan Butt. Best crypto to buy now in September 2025. Top crypto to invest in. 2 days ago. By Alan Draper. New cryptocurrencies to invest in September 2025. Top new crypto coins. 1 day ago. By Inesis Tavares. 11 best crypto presales to invest in 2025. Presale crypto list. 1 day ago. By Alan Draper. 15 new and upcoming Coinbase listings in September 2025. 2 days ago. By Elijah Rankovich. 14 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. 1 day ago. By Elijah Rankovich. What is the next crypto to explode in 2025? 2 days ago. By Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2030. 6 hours ago. By Leon Waters. XRP, price prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. August 29, 2025. By Eric Huffman. Ethereum price prediction 2025 to 2030. 35 minutes ago. By Ben Beto.